All right. Welcome to this video. I don't want, shoot. I want to show you the title of this article, but this man's face is so big in this article. It's so creepy. But anyway, okay, so I'm back doing another video, but I wanted to do the disclaimer. Let's see, for YouTube, the fair use disclaimer. Any works in this video are just being used for teaching, discussion, commenting. What's the other one? There's another one. But anyway, yeah, so there's my disclaimer. All right, Fair Use Act, right? Fair Use Disclaimer. Okay, so this Bankman-Fried thing, I just keep messing up his name. And when I talk to regular people, I mean, you know, because you guys are YouTube, you're not regular people. When I talk to people where I'm not being recorded, I call him Sammy. And apparently that's pretty nice compared to what some other people call him. But I just feel kind of disrespectful now because this thing is big. Okay, why did I have this here? Okay, so look. So they're filing bankruptcy. Um, this filing span 130 entities. So that's the contagion that they're talking about. The contagion is like dominoes fall. Okay, so FTX, and I guess it is in the US. One thing that I read said it was not, even though he was filing in the US, it wasn't going to affect US operations. But, things are changing hourly, if not more frequently in this case. And I'm going to show you something. So, this right here is old. This is from, she's so cute. I just love her. Huh? This is from November 11th. But, you know, you don't want to take my word for it. This is Bloomberg. So you can go and see that if you want. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Oops, nope, not that. Not that either. Look, I call myself being organized. Okay. Well, one thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay, but don't worry about Sammy because he is going to be fine. But look at this. See this? Executive order on ensuring responsible development of digital assets. This was signed on March 9th. This is an executive order. I don't see the number here though. But I'll put a link to it. It's about central bank digital currencies because, February of 2023, FedCoin goes online. I think it's FedCoin. Now, they're not going to have us using it right away, but it is going online. Okay, and what's scary about this particular order is responsible is a objective term. What I deem responsible, you may not deem responsible, right? So who is going to be the person who defines responsible? But so this was like looking ahead. They started working on this, right? So this came out March 9th. Okay. Um, I'm probably not going to talk about this anymore because Sammy, let me see. Is it here? Yes. Bankman-Fried was the second largest individual donor to this word right here that I'm not going to say, causes in the 2021-2022, another word I'm not going to say, cycle. That's $40 million right there, my friends. He donated $40 million. He's only second to a multi-billionaire, this lovely person here, whose name I'm not going to say. So protect our future. Hmm. Yeah, he was worried about protecting his future, right? But anyway, so yeah, since it's leading to other places that are dangerous for YouTubers to talk about. But so this goes deep. And then that's why I wanted to combine this. So I'm going to have to skip over that guy's face. Unlocking digitalization at the G20 in Indonesia. So if you don't know, G20 stands for Group of 20. It's the 20 supposedly most developed countries, right? And they get together and they meet and they decide our futures. Yes, they decide what's best for you and me while they run around. Anyway, that's not what I'm here for. But look what is being born that we don't know about. Oh, but look at this. As Indonesia gears up to host the G20, the digital transformation is one top of mind. Look at that. Who said top of mind recently? Top of mind priority to recover together, recover stronger. So all these little buzzwords and things, you know who that WEF, right? But anyway, so world leaders have acknowledged the significant role digitalization can play in closing gaps, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put a link to this article so you can read it if you care to. But because this is where they're pushing us. They're pushing us into a digital world, digital money, digital everything, right? But they want to control it. And you have to understand that is basically slavery. If we only go to digital money that's centralized, it's no different than fiat, but it's worse because then every penny you spend will be tracked, right? I hope you know that. So, sorry, my window's open. Digitalization also will transform global economies in the short to medium term, yeah, but it's been the plan. One world money, honey. That's what it leads to. Even if we're still using dollars and francs and pesos and dinars, it still will be tied to one system, and they'll let us have our different money to think we're having different money, but it basically will be a one world system. See? Across the world by 2030. But look what has been birthed. The Business 20. B20. B for business. I have to call her back. Digitalization Task Force. A group of business leaders assembled to develop and deliver policy recommendations to G20 countries, international organizations, and institutions. Do you know what it is when business and government comes together? Do you know there's a word for that? I'm not going to say the word, but it's not good. So here it is, basically in our faces, but who's really paying attention? Sorry, but they're all okay. I promise you they are all okay. They're just releasing some stress. Um, but yes, so this, it is what it is. We have to be on top of it, know the plan, right? And I don't know. We can't, fight it, try not to be a part of it as long as we can. But eventually, if you read the same book that I read, you know, that world takes over. The having to have a special something to buy and sell, right? that takes over eventually. Hopefully not in my lifetime, but they're definitely laying the groundwork. This meeting right here, this B20. Oh, and guess who was there? This will be the last thing that I'm going to show. Let's see. I think it's here. Oops. Um, let's see. Is it here? Oh, yeah, look at this. Um, because people know the number of his, this is Sammy's plane. They're trying to figure out, is he in Argentina? Is he in the Bahamas? But isn't that crazy? You get a private plane to be private, but if they know the number, they can track you. And this is 2 days old, but I just thought that was interesting. Okay, let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this because I have to hurry up and end this. But CZ, who's the other party, well, the party that basically blew up. Maybe this is it here. Yeah, CZ, the owner of Binance, right? Who was going to help. He is at the BZ. I mean, sorry, he's at that B20. Shoot, I had it. Because you can go look that up. I'm going to put a link to it. And he talked so bad about, he called Sam a bad player. He called him a liar. And that it's people like him that are gonna give crypto a bad name. You know what? I must have closed it on accident when I was pulling up the disclaimer. But anyway, I'll put a link to that also. Maybe no, that's my video. Yeah. Sorry about all the noise. They don't know what I'm doing back here. But anyway, so it's very interesting to say the least, right? So I will put a link to, but it is, you could do a search CZ. Watch, I'm going to type it in here, but I don't know if it'll come up. Oh, look, because I just typed it in. CZ at B20. Yep, there it is. Chingpeng Zhao. Chingpeng Zhao. That's why they call him CZ. So there's a video of him speaking. And he wants to save crypto, right? He wants to save the idea of crypto and blockchain. And he just sees this whole thing as a way, again, to crush something that gives free, and then another word after that, to regular people like us, right? Because at one time he was a regular person. So he knows. He knows how we can be made slaves, right? So yeah, so that's another thing you may want to go see. But he's at this B20, and I just think it's no coincidence that all of this is happening, and what, tomorrow or the next day we're also expecting a ruling on Ripple or XRP, right? So everything is planned, nothing happens by chance. Things like this, especially with billions of dollars in the mix, and billions and millions of dollars are just missing now. Supposedly there was a hack and all this stuff. But anyway, this is my last video on this. Like I said, I'm not going to do any more videos about this because it's getting, dangerous. All right. Thank you for watching. Like, share if you'd like, but definitely please give it a like and subscribe. All right. Thank you for watching.